words hurt has never been punched in the face. Now, if Jay-Z worked that very again?
Yeah.
No. Women got the power. And by the way, that is not a Jay-Z diss. I do not need another rapper. I don't need that smoke. I'm like, The Rock. I do not need the smoke. Y'all know what happened to me. Getting smacked by Suge Smith.
Oh, no.
No, not Suge Smith. You know who Suge Knight is?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Wow. Oh, I gotta go back. I want to see how they react to this shit.
The smoke, y'all know what happened to me. Getting smacked by Suge Smith. Everybody knows. People like, did it hurt? It still hurts. I got summertime ringing in my ears. Fucking drums, please. But I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gayle crying. You will never see it. Never gonna happen.
You know what's crazy, though, is people were like, well, he should have got arrested, blah, blah. Chris told them not to do anything.
Yeah.
And people are like, well, he should have. It's like, he's the one that got smacked.
Yeah.
Why are you so upset?
Why are you upset?
About what he said? Don't worry about it. Like, this is, hell yeah. So crazy.
I believe it, and I love Men in Black. No. It's never gonna happen. No. Fuck that shit. I took that hit like Pacquiao, motherfucker.
Yes, you did.
Will Smith is significantly bigger than me. We are not the same size, okay? We're not. This guy, Will Smith does movies with his shirt off. You've never seen me do a movie with my shirt off. And Will Smith played Muhammad Ali in a movie. You think I auditioned for that part? He played Muhammad Ali. I played Pookie in New Jack City. Animation, this motherfucker's bigger. I'm a zebra, he's a shark. What the fuck, man? But Will Smith practices selective outrage. Practices selective outrage. Because everybody knows what the fuck happened. Everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that shit. I didn't have any entanglements.
Talk your shit.
He went there.
He was like, look, you wasn't upset here. Where was your energy then?
I did not have any entanglement. And for people that don't know, what everybody knows, Wilson and his wife was fucking her son's friend, okay?
He's going there.
I normally would not talk about this shit. But for some reason, these niggas put that shit on the internet. I have no idea why two talented people would do something that fucking low down. None of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television. None of us. It's like, hey, I was sucking somebody else's dick. How did that make you feel?
Nah.
She hurt him way more than he hurt me. Okay?
Facts.
Okay?
Super facts.
By the way, he does that shit. Everybody in the world called him a bitch. I tried to call the motherfucker and give him my condolences. He ain't pick up for me. Everybody called that man a bitch. Fucking Charlemagne called him a bitch, and the Breakfast Club called him a bitch, and the View, and the Talk, and every rapper, and fucking the Drink Champs called him a fucking bitch. Everybody called him a bitch. They called his wife a predator. Everybody called him a bitch. Everybody. And who's he hit? Me. A nigga he know he could beat. That is some bitch ass shit. That's what the fuck happened, okay? The fuck out of here, man. The fuck? What the fuck? I do nothing to this motherfucker, okay? She fucking said he should quit because Will didn't get nominated for concussion. What the fuck? What the fuck? So then I do some jokes about it. Who gives a fuck? That's how it is. She starts it, I finish it, okay? That's what the fuck happened. Nobody's picking on this bitch. She started this shit. Nobody was picking on her. She said, me, a fucking grown-ass man should quit his job because her husband didn't get nominated for concussion. And then this nigga gives me a fucking concussion, okay? What the fuck, man? I love Will Smith. I have rooted for Will Smith my whole life. I root for this.
That would be hard.
Okay? And now, I watch Emancipation just to see him get whooped. Got me rooting for Massa, okay? Hit him again, Massa. Hit him again. How come you didn't do nothing back that night? Because I got parents. That's what. Because I was raised. Okay?
There you go.
I got parents. And you know what my parents taught me? Don't fight in front of white people.
That shit, let's go. Oh, shit. Don't fight in front of white people. Yo, god damn it. The post show, only live. So they had a live event.
They must have.
It says the live event has ended. So #Chris. So I wonder if this was a live thing that aired on Netflix, and then this is like the VOD of it. So it'd be like a live stream. That's what I'm thinking happened.
Yeah.
Because this was a one take. Because he even said, he's like, I fucked up on the joke.
Yeah.
Right? Usually they would just stop it and
retape. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Oh, and he fucked up his last joke.
But
it kind of works because he was so passionate about it. It was what everyone was waiting for.
For sure.
That last 5 minutes, we all wanted to know what was really going through his head.
Yeah.
I love the part where he's like, and they all called him a bitch. They all called him a bitch.
That shit, I feel like Chris Rock is one of those comedians that he's very good at. I think him and Chappelle, but I think with Chris, he knows how to tell a joke based on a factual thing. Yeah. But then he'll jump to the extreme of the joke. Like when he was talking about the abortion thing, right? He was like, I believe in my body, my choice, and, blah, blah. He's like, you can kill a baby. I believe you can kill a baby. I believe you can kill a baby up until 4 years. He goes to the extreme to let you know that this is a joke. Yeah. Right? He's really good at that type of stuff. Yeah.
I wonder if, has Will, rebuttal, has he said anything online?
I don't know. Honestly, if I was Will, you don't.
No, you let him have this.
Yeah, you don't. There's nothing to say. No. Right? And I think that's the thing where it's even for him, he was like, I'm not going on no shows. I'm not doing no interviews. So I'm like, I got hit. It's like, bruh, it is what it is.
It happened. This is my time to tell my story.
Exactly.
During a comedy thing that I'm going to get paid a shitload for.
Exactly. And you know.
Bag. Thank you, Will. I'm making my bag from your fuck up.
But you already know Netflix, they wanted that.
Oh, yes.
They wanted that exclusive, oh shit, what is Chris going to say about it?
How much he got paid.
Oh, he probably got banked out for sure.
Oh, I wonder how much he got paid.
I would say I'll guess. I don't know what the number is, but it's at least 25, 30 mil.
At least.
At least 25, 30 mil.
Because he can't do anything else now. Like, it's
well,
done.
as far as
That's
talking
done.
about this particular,
done.
the
It's
chapter's
done.
closed.
It's done.
It's closed now.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't need to bring it up again.
Yeah. But the funny, like, he's never brought it up though.
But
that's the best part.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like Netflix paid exclusively for that
For sure.
piece of content.
For sure.
That last 5 minutes is what it was about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the thing though, where it's like, and I'm excited that this actually happened. Of he starts out talking about the whole victim mentality.
Yeah.
Right?
And
If
he never had played a victim.
No, he played the smart game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold on to this.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna pay me to talk about it.
And to do my job.
To do what I do best.
Yeah.
And talk about it.
And make him look like a fool on my own special.
Big brain.
So
Big.
good.
That's a big brain move.
And he did do little
Yeah.
tiny mic drops
Yes.
throughout it.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
I'm not letting another rapper bash me or, you know, something
Fucking
like that.
Suge Smith. Like, those are the things, though, that, for me anyways, is, I know a lot of people are like, how's Will gonna bounce back? Like, here's my thing. It had nothing to do with anybody but them two. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think it had anything to do with Chris.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
100%,
Like, it had nothing to do with Chris. It's just like they caught Will at a moment of breaking point.
Oh, for sure.
And that, unfortunately, Chris was standing on that stage at that moment.
For sure.
Like,
for sure.
I don't think it had anything to do with him. It had everything to do with Jada and him.
100%.
And it was his breaking point.
Yeah.
And it's just so sad for Will that it had to happen.
Well, I think
so publicly.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I still rock with both of them. I rock with Will Smith. I rock with and I'm a big believer in people making mistakes and saying, okay, I gotta take the L. That was super stupid. And regardless of the fact, there was no apology Will could have gave that everybody's been like, oh yeah, it's okay. Like,
there's nothing he could have said that everyone would have been happy with. Yeah, even Chris.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter at that point, right? You say, okay, I took an L, I'm gonna be suspended from this, or I'm not gonna get opportunities here and there, and that's just that's the L I gotta take.
Yep.
And it is what it is.
Yep.
I gotta try to move forward as best as I can without making it feel like, oh, well, now people are holding things against me because of. It's like, well, you did this publicly in a public forum around millions of people, right? So it is what it is at that point, right? So, and then Chris, on the same token, he didn't go out and blast Will all over stuff. I can't believe you did this to me, blah, blah. We were friends. And he never got emotional about it after what happened.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. For me, it shows the level of maturity in both of them. And I think as entertainers and stuff like that, like, you have to be able to know when you take an L and know you took the L.
Yeah.
Like, even Will, like, he had an Oscar post. It was there was a I forgot what it was. It wasn't an Oscar post. There was a TikTok talking about, I don't know, things that you own or something like that look at you a particular way or something like that. I forgot what it was. I'll try to find it and put it in here. But he ended up looking at his Oscar.
He made fun of it.
Yeah, he made fun of himself.
Yeah.
In that, right? So I was like, okay, like, he's publicly aware and letting people know that he's aware. Like, this is crazy, right? So
I just would love to know what was going through his head in that moment. Like, in that moment, you had to walk.
Yeah. From
your seat up through the audience, up a staircase to then approach him. At what point did your mind go, don't do this?
I mean, I don't know. I think that's the thing where we're never going to know the answer to that. And I think anytime, here's the question, is with people knowing what took place in his head, would they accept it being a solid reasoning?
Probably not.
No
one, you're never going to win.
Yeah.
He's never going to win. I just really want to know what was going through your head.
I honestly don't care. The initial shock of like, oh shit. But when I found out that Chris had told him not to do.
Didn't I message you and be like, hey, have you seen this?
Yeah, I think I just did a reaction to it or something.
Yeah.
But like in my head though, I was like, after I heard that Chris had told him not to press charges and stuff like that, I was like, okay, then it's done. It's done.
Yeah. It's his issue.
It's something to do with him, and it felt like it had something to do with Will and his wife.
Yeah.
And he felt like he needed to prove something to his wife, is what it felt like to me.
Right.
I was like, okay.
I've got to stand up for my wife.
She's been feeling that I'm not a particular type of husband or a particular type of man, and she's always had these things about Tupac and you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's
so much in depth there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's been so many. I can't watch Red Table because the more I started to watch, I'm like, you guys like, there's a thin line of being honest and going way too far, where it's like some things don't need to be public. You know what I mean? Like
everything is public with them.
Yeah, and it's like I understand the transparency.
It's like family meeting, we need to talk. Something's happened in their lives, and they report it.
It's just not it to me. And like some things need, like, this is where I was saying, people ask me like, why don't you do vlogs? Like, when is life no longer content? When is life just life now? And when is life content? Like, I don't want to have this, thought process in everything that I'm doing of like, all right,
does
well,
the camera look good?
Do I
sound okay? Is the audio good?
Not even that. I'm talking about like, you're living life right now. Hey, this happened. We need to put it on film. This is a family, real life matter, not content for people to consume and make their lives feel better because you're going through something.
Right.
Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's where's the line that's drawn?
There's a time and a place.
Where's the line drawn? And I don't want that for myself.
Right.
So there's reasons why, like, there's hard stops of like, okay, that's my real life, personal life. This is the content that I want to put out there. For me, I want that line to be there.
Yeah.
Because then you have things like the Kardashians and X, Y, and Z where you have everybody's opinion about how you're living your fucking life, and you're now complaining about everybody thinks I'm dead. It's like, you put yourself on camera.
Yeah.
You did it to yourself. And now you're upset that everybody's calling you a bitch or, like, it's like, you did it to yourself, though.
You did.
You can't open the door and then be upset when people start walking through. Like, oh, well, you did it to yourself. But out of 10, what do you rate the comedy special in its entirety? What do you rate it 1 out of 10?
I mean, I didn't laugh the way I have in other...
Yeah.
I think it might have been a lot of references. Like, you were running off a bit, as you do. Out of 10... only because I got to hear his side, I'm going to say maybe like 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. I would give it...
I didn't laugh.
Yeah. I would give it a 7.
Yeah.
I would give it a 7.
Because it's more relatable to you, I guess. Like, there were so many jokes in there that is American-based.
For sure.
That I was just like, I get it, but it wasn't like...
Yeah.
Oh my God, I lived that.
Yeah. For sure.
It was good, but...
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite.
No, definitely not my favorite.
It wasn't my favorite of Chris.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any of his other stuff.
Yeah, he has some really funny stand-ups. But I think a lot of it, too, though, will be things you won't really fully understand because of cultural differences. But
I mean, there's been other comedics that... Comedics?
Sure. They're words. We control them.
Yeah, we'll just go with that. That I've watched the different cultural experiences that I haven't been through that I've still really laughed at because it might have been their delivery or the way that they built the story or it's like Chappelle's amazing at that.
Yeah, he's like that. But then you have comedians that are they try to keep things universal. Like Kevin Hart does. He's more like he tries to keep
everyday life. He
tries to keep things as universal as possible.
And I crack up at that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I love that comedy.
Yeah, his early stuff I liked. I think for me personally, I feel like over time it just got too repetitive for me. Where I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and a lot of his jokes were the same. No.
Yeah, but he's more digestible worldwide because
for
he's not
sure.
really speaking just from like a Black American experience. Yeah, for sure. But let us know your guys' thoughts on the special. What did you think about his final joke? Obviously, it's probably the big one you guys are coming here for. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.